A new Vikings stadium with a big price tag. Should Ramsey County taxpayers have to chip in?
The people out here don't have the money to pay the tax.
Tonight, hundreds of residents say no way.
Ziggy Wilf must understand that the taxpayers vehemently oppose being extorted.
Well, the last meeting on this topic got so out of hand that tonight Ramsey County deputies were in the room. Good evening. I'm Leah McLean.
I'm Bill Lund. Vikings officials and owner Ziggy Wilf did not attend, but hundreds of residents did. 5 Eyewitness News reporter Tim Cherno's live in New Brighton tonight where that meeting just wrapped up. Tim?
Let me set this up for you. One way to pay for a new Vikings stadium in Arden Hills would be a tax, a half-cent sales tax in Ramsey County. One way to kill that tax would be to change the county's charter. Think of it as a constitutional amendment that would forbid any county money being used for a stadium. That's who folks came to talk to tonight, the Charter Commission. A full house and a hot topic. The crowd was warned against outbursts.
You will be asked to leave. We have members of the Ramsey County Sheriff's deputies in the room.
Then they got down to business, calling names and hearing what Ramsey County residents think.
Ziggy Wilf must understand that the taxpayers vehemently oppose being extorted for over $600 million in taxes.
Overwhelmingly, the people at this meeting this night want to prevent the county from using tax money for a stadium, any stadium.
In case you haven't noticed, we're in a double-dip depression. That means the people out here don't have the money to pay the tax.
You know, $300 million for no return is not an investment. It's a giveaway.
But Vikings faithful were also in the crowd and at the mic.
The potential of adding thousands of jobs and many multi-million-dollar salaries to the community should increase real estate and service values.
And I ask you to contact the restaurants and the other businesses surrounding the Twin Stadium as to what kind of an impact it has had on them.
It was easy to spot the purple in the room, but they were few and far between at the mic.
You are the last line of defense. You stand between the taxpayer and a powerful special interest group.
And he was speaking to the Charter Commission. Basically, they had to stop the meeting at 9:30 because they closed the building up. Still, people were outside continuing the discussion, a little bit emotional. Live in New Brighton, Tim Cherno, 5 Eyewitness News.
Well, the second public hearing is scheduled for October 11th, and the commission could vote later that night. Just days later, on October 15th, the Met Council will release its study on how a stadium in Arden Hills would impact the environment and traffic in the area, among other things. Governor Dayton tells us that he's going to look at that report and then decide whether or not to call a special session for a new Viking stadium. Metrodome lease, by the way, is up in January.